NAPO started in 1983. There were about 5 women that are our founders that were sort of doing their own thing, starting their own business, and then they came together and decided to form this organization and create this new industry. They started out in California and Los Angeles, and then they recruited more and more people within the area that were running their own business, providing various organizing services for people. And then they continued to grow and grow until they started having an annual conference and sort of all the things that we consider the hallmarks of a professional organization today. They pulled it off all together on their own. Each January, NAPO sponsors a campaign called Go Month, Get Organized and Be Productive Month, where we offer tips and statistics on the organizing and productivity industry. Many of our chapters and members will host events throughout the country and educate the public on different ways to become more organized and productive. So our members have a spectrum of services that they offer. Many times they'll be working with people when they're going through a major life transition, or sometimes they'll work with somebody when they're in their home and then they realize they need those services in their business. And our president-elect, Amy Tokus, has some really interesting stories about how she has worked with her clients in many different spaces of their lives.
Generally, when we get a client, we walk into their space and they're just overwhelmed. They need help of some sort, whether it's in their home or in their office. There's something going on that makes them feel overwhelmed. I have one client in particular that she brought me to her house, and closets, everything was full, and she just felt paralyzed. And initially, it was me laying out a plan. Then it was maintaining the processes, empowering her to maintain it. And we worked really hard for about 6 months. And then I was working with her less and less. It ended up after 3 years, we were meeting for lunch just to catch up. We had transferred the skills. So she understood what she was doing. And then she also felt empowered to say no to things, to say yes to things, and aligning her time with her priorities. I have another client. I was in his office and he was just overwhelmed between all of the areas of responsibility he had in his job. And so working with him on his calendar, time management, focus management, and time blocking, and creating communication with his team so they knew what he was doing and when he was focusing and when he was working on certain things. It's just been a game changer for him, and he's had great success because we implemented a few strategies like that. A lot of times we start our initial consultation and our clients are telling us about their struggles and what they're overwhelmed by, and it could be in their home or in their office, whatever it is. And many times there's tears, there's frustration, sometimes there's even relationship issues. By the time we're done, we're at least moving them forward. We're not going to solve all of their life problems, but we can help them with some things that can make life a little bit easier.
What really makes NAPO special is professional organizers and productivity consultants have a special skill where they're able to connect with people, but also empower them to make changes in their lives. Their ultimate goal is really to help people gain control and live their best lives so that they're making choices on how they're spending their time and their money and their energies towards the things that really make them feel good. That's really unique and special.